Yeah, just report them. Like, let the little kiddos learn that they don't get to do that sort of stuff for free. Ren and 6 is great. I will be keeping this hand, I think, on the strength of Wasteland Life from the Loam. The mana's a little awkward because I can't actually cast Ren and 6. But, like, we have Library and Loam in a Game 1 scenario. We can grind through a lot of fair decks this way. Best draw, unquestionably, would be Mock Diamond. Not Mox Diamond, but still a great draw. And I think I'm just going to play this out so that I can't be wastelanded, and I can guarantee to make Ren and 6 Library or Loam next turn. I think since I have 2 Ren and 6, I'm going to jam 1 this turn. If this is something like Miracles, I don't want to just go and play my library into actual factual counterspell. Yeah, so many of Loam's best openers do involve Mox Diamond, but it's not like the card is 100% necessary to make the deck function, like some people say. All right. So we're probably playing against a Grixis control deck. I guess it's going to be like Ren and 6 minus ping Narset down so that I can take Narset off the table when they minus. Alternatively, I could just, like, Punishing Fire the Narset. It's kind of an anemic play. Like, it keeps them from getting a 2-for-1 out of it. I think I'm okay with giving them the 2-for-1 to get my own Planeswalker onto the battlefield. Alright. So now we're going to have Ren and 6 to make land drops, and Loam and or Library to pull ahead in other ways. We're hoping to avoid a big fish. Well, I guess we have big fish covered with Maze of Ith. Lover Boy, I was playing around something like that, which would have been super punishing if I didn't downtick. I didn't know that they had the third color. Like, I didn't know that the third color was green. I thought it was going to be Grixis. So my fetch for turn is going to be Scrubland if I Loam. Or is it? Am I just like jamming Sylvan Library into that Force of Will that I saw? I think I want to play Sylvan Library later. I think I'm gonna just stay the course and play the Bob like I was planning on doing. It's answerable by more things, but like the later I hold this Sylvan Library, the better. Okay, I've got the K for that. Am I dredging? I don't think I'm dredging. Chalice. So I think this is use Chalice as a bait spell. Alright, that's not good enough to get the Force of Will out of hand. I could probably afford to let this Lily stay around for another turn and not do this now. But I think it's a touch risky. So I have Punishing Fire for Jace. So now I kind of just want to to dredge towards Grove. I have every deck, because I have a Card Hoarder loan account, but I don't play Modern on this channel. So this is going to get their Force. Now I've set myself up, so if they let the Jace take... Oh, Ice Fang Coatl. I guess with all the snow-covered basics, I should have read into that. XJ Cloud somewhat frequently plays Modern D&T, but there's no one who does, like, a site for Modern D&T, I don't think. Strong play. Pleasant Kenobi dicks around with modern D&T, but it's more memey than good, maybe. Because he's, like, playing all sorts of, like, cat Jesus memes, from what I understand. I still think I just, like, dredge towards Grove. Tranquil Thicket's a great hit. Let's attack with the Arbor, see if we can force a trade. If we don't force a trade, we just Punishing Fire Jace. If we do force a trade, we get to loam all that stuff right back. I think I just redeploy that, rather than loaming again. We've got 3 hits towards it. But we've missed a lot on these dredges. Opponent, not a fan of the Dryad Arbor. I agree completely. Note, I probably didn't, like, have to minus on that stupid Ice Fang Coatl, but I didn't want it backing up some other Gurmag Angler-sized threat. The other thing is that, like, the Lily Plus has more limited utility when they're sitting on 1 billion cards. Ren's been awesome. Super, super happy with it. Opponent also has a whopping 6 basics, by the way, so just like the Wasteland them out plan. Not amazing. I am never going to find... Alright, I guess I can, like, plus before doing this. I'm never going to find my Grove. So I think this gets pointed here now. That will let me cycle Tranquil Thicket. I'll get there. I'll find it. I won't find it. It's unclear. You're gonna start fate sailing me out? Okay. That's an annoyance. That is also an annoyance. The Vindicates out of the sideboard are going to be absolute gas, by the way. Ooze is not bad. So that trades this body off. So let's loam this. I guess this. It doesn't really matter. Green and a colorless. I guess let's redeploy Dryad Arbor. Play out the Ooze while leaving green up for either cycle Tranquil Thicket on their turn or eat. So for anyone curious why I'm not like hot on Chalice versus Bug matchups, this is a great example of why. My opponent has basically played around it with minimal to no actual cost to themselves. Well, all right. Opponent's deck is sweet. Oh my god, I'm never gonna find it. This is feel bad. This is the definition of feel bad. Why should I be playing lands over Arbor? I'm willing to like accept that that might be true. I'm just not sure why. Okay, I can see that. Oh my gosh. The only thing that makes sense is that we did not register Drove. Correct. It must not be in the deck list. We have 3 hits. We're drawing 3 to 6 cards a turn off of Loam, and we're just like totally whiffing. How? How? Alright, finally. Good thing I have a second Loam. Yeah, for any questions about deck lists, take a look at the Cardboard Live extension. So now I guess I just pass here. So I need to resolve a Punishing Fire on Jace. Yeah, I'm aware not to Loam anymore, or I will deck myself. Renin 6 is great. This game's a disaster, though. I think I need to not dredge this turn. So let's fire one of those off on Jace. So Jace can't ultimate. Yeah, Jace aside, I think decking is a very real thing at this point. My Green Sun's in my graveyard, so I can't indefinitely Green Sun for X equals 1, which I have infinite time. How many knights are in the graveyard? 1, 2. Alright, so I still have knights in there. Resolving a knight and somehow getting it through Jace is cool. Alright, there's a knight. That's nice. Does my play, like, start punishing fire the face? If I punishing fire the face, can I get there in that way? I don't think I can punishing fire out Jace and Narset anymore with respect to my clock. I'm going to save this Abrupt Decay for an Ice Fang Coatl blocker. Force of Will's fine. I think my opponent was supposed to Fate Seal there. Because Fate Sealing me forces me to dredge. Oh, so you get Snapcaster Abrupt Decay for my Chalice. Good thing I've got another. Blast Zone is legit. I think I've got enough mana so that, like, whatever I want to do, I can just cast the Punishing Fire during my turn. I guess if I cast this during their turn, I could have had, like, the out of, like, Dredge, Loam, put Grove back. Derpa 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 derp. Seven cards remain in library. So if Jace pluses me, I have a 2 out of 7 chance of hitting. So I have to dredge the Loam. Loam gets back Blast Zone, Grove, Dryad Arbor. So Grove, gain the life. Clock. Clock is the answer. Jace ultimate does nothing. You have more cards in hand than library. That may be correct. So I can Punishing Fire, return a whole bunch of Punishing Fires, put the Punishing Fires back into my deck. So I go shoot you. This is going to be worth playing. Then I return however many I can play. Or no, I guess I... yeah, this doesn't have to happen now, but I don't have time to think about how I should be doing this properly. So I'll leave one in graveyard. Pass. I should have Lily plussed, but again, I'm respecting my clock because if I take this one down, I still have to win another. If I wasn't so far behind on clock, I would just like think this through and like actually math this out, figure out how many I need to return to do this, but I don't have that time. Apologies for that. Again, not activating my Lily just to save seconds on the clock. So now I have cast, put my opponent to 3. I guess I should have played Blast Zone that turn. I guess the Jace ultimate is meaningless at this point, so just ignore. So go cast this. Punishing Fire. Cast this. I win for sure if my opponent Jace ults. So I guess I can play Dryad Arbor to represent one other potential damage. Just pass. Sure, you can bounce that. So now I can pay red, return 1 Punishing Fire, put my opponent to 4. It's Snapcaster, Hardcast, Force of Will. That's fine. I think that's all I want to do. I don't think I want to return another. Need to do that so they can't just like Jace bounce, use the Snapcaster yet again. I'm mostly playing this one to like see whether or not I can win it. I'm not gonna take down this set in 4 minutes, I don't think. Sure. So I get to Punishing Fire you, Punishing Fire you. For lethal. I probably can't beat the number of counterspells that my opponent has. But I'm sure gonna try. Oh, I win. Neat. I consider this a moral victory. So, Maze of Ith seems bad. I don't really think this is going to be a Teague game. It would have been good for us if they ulted Jace. It would have given us more turns to kill them. Lomerbroy, what you're forgetting is that Thalia is a 2-1, and I have 4 minutes on the clock. I think this is like I play a high number of threats game. So, like, I theoretically agree with your sideboarding, but given clock, I think I just need to bring more things that have text that kills people on them. I still bring in Charm, sure. I guess it's like good against Ice Fang Coatl. Yeah. A Loam and a Green Sun. That all seems fine to me. What a game, chat. What a game. His hand's medium. I'm keeping it on the strength of, like, maybe being able to get there with a knight. Fetch a non-basic for me, please. Opponent's deck is sweet, by the way. Nice. Is this good? Is this good? Feels great. Alright, they had another land. Dude! Opponent's over there thinking to themselves, what went wrong? I will Abrupt Decay literally any card that they put into play. Alright, I take it back about not being able to win this game in 4 minutes. Yeah! 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 To anyone who said I should have conceded that game. Yes! Alright, I'm pretty proud of that one.